dear gentle listeners. How are you? Welcome back to the podcast. Today's episode brings us a column that I think you'll find very timely for where we are in America right now. And then in a few minutes, we'll be joined by Anjanette, the one and only, who will tell us about her song, Ghostlight. It's a fantastic song that I think will make you feel better and all good inside. So let's get started.
This is a production of Pioneer Dream, celebrating 30 years of moving stories for corporate, nonprofit, and entertainment partners. Please help us keep the conversation going by rating, liking, and subscribing to this podcast. Thank you.
Chapter 39, Herd Mentality. We Americans love our heroes. Washington, Lincoln, John Wayne, Rosa Parks, Tom Cruise as Maverick. We like to celebrate their rugged individualism, their moral compass, their determined passion that compels them to go against the flow. I'm getting amped just thinking about them. We love seeing Washington depicted leaning into the night against the cold and against the odds as he forces his way across the Potomac. We cheer when Robin Williams inspires us to stand defiantly on our desk in Dead Poets Society, where Rudy is lifted on the shoulders of his Notre Dame teammates. Our hearts even stir when we see the lonely Marlboro man out there on the range doing man work alone, because by God, someone's got to do it, and the only comfort he needs is a job well done and a cigarette. We love this rugged individualism so much that it inspires the names we give to our cars: Intrepid, Explorer, Challenger, Firebird, Viper, Yukon, and Tundra, Bronco, and Mustang, Escape, Edge, and Expedition. These are not vehicles for mall parking and grocery store shopping. These are adventure wagons. They carry our alter ego. They match our demand for living like heroes who happen to need 12 cup holders, leather seats, and a butt warmer. Heroes inspire us. They bring out the best in us. We point these people out to our kids as examples. We train our children to follow in their footsteps, to be leaders, and to stand up for what's right. We tell them that a hero is someone who is faced with a challenge and is determined to overcome it, not just because they want to, but because they have to. America is known the world over as the cowboy, the titan, the rock star, the brave, and the free as leaders. Even now, the world looks to us. That's why it's so surprising to me that as a nation of individuals, we've turned into a herd of cattle when it comes to politics. Ouch. I know that was abrupt and harsh. I'll give you a minute. Okay, ready? Here's the deal. There's a disturbing trend in America today that's only getting worse with each passing election. More and more, both parties seem to be calling for, demanding our total party line acceptance. They don't want our independent thinking. They want our compliance. Otherwise, it's suggested that you're giving in to the other side, that you're letting them win, that you're weak. You must accept the party as a whole. If there are any extremists in your party that are borderline pathological, well, you have to support them anyway. If someone says something stupid, you're required to validate them. If someone proposes something ridiculous, it's on you to justify it. It's not enough for us to be anti-them. We have to be fully pro-us with no questions asked. You doubt me, but if party leaders showed up tomorrow and told us we're no longer driving on the right side of the road because that's just what the other side wants us to do, you can bet that more than half of our neighbors would get on board, car wrecks and all. The stakes are apparently too high for independent thinking or rugged individualism. There is only room for absolute conformity. What news network is your news network? Fox, CNN, MSNBC, OAN? Which one do you subscribe to? Okay, fine. We believe all these networks have a political base they serve, liberal or conservative, right? Now, ask yourself, when was the last time your news network was critical of a member of their own party affiliation? When was the last time they did a hard-hitting, in-depth review and called someone out from their own party base? You can't do it. It doesn't happen. They're not here to inform. They're here to reinforce. When other countries broadcast news that only agrees with their party, we call that state-run news. But here, we call it a trusted news source, the only one that tells us the truth that we want to hear. But wait, there's more. Our party leaders not only want our unflinching loyalty and full acceptance, but they also want to be first in our lives. You may be part of other groups, a family, a race, a religion, or be a Netflix or Hulu subscriber, and all that's fine. But the party must come first. If your church or religion disagrees with the party line, change churches. If your family members have another party affiliation, that's okay to keep them, but be suspicious of them and lower your estimation of their morals and intelligence. How are our leaders doing all this? It's pretty simple, really. They blanket the airwaves with fear. They know the most common response to fear is anger. So they use it to motivate us, secure our loyalty, and get us to hate other Americans. We fear we will lose our America. We fear we will lose our freedoms. And we fear a takeover by them. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. The thems are just as afraid of your America as you are of theirs. And that fear and the vitriol and rage that follows is only getting stronger. It's all part of the plan. Where are the American individuals, the heroes who will say no? Who's going to be brave enough not to buy into the whole party package? Who's going to investigate and read and change channels occasionally, if not just turning the TV off altogether? Who will be brave enough to put country above party and not let the idol of party rule over their lives or families or churches? Who will take time to read and listen and not just party line vote? A bad person who shares your party affiliation isn't better than a good American who happens to be on the other side of the aisle. Maybe the most disturbing part of this trend is the talk of a new civil war. I don't know if that's a reality or not. To some degree, it's not hard to imagine. And maybe for some, that seems like a solution. You go your way and we'll go ours. The trouble is, unlike our last civil war, there are no clean lines. There is no, quote, north and south. We are intermingled and intertwined. The war is with people in the cubicle next to you, and the pew in front of you, and the grocery line beside you in your house. How are we going to wage that war? What a disturbing end to the great experiment. Perhaps John Steinbeck was right when he wrote, "We have overcome all enemies but ourselves." Look, I know this isn't likely to change anything. I just want to try and bring some awareness. There is a flow, a current that is happening, and unless we choose differently, we will continue to be caught up in it. We don't have to agree with each other in order to listen to each other and treat people with respect and hold ourselves to American ideals. We don't have to keep answering the demand for outrage and anger. We don't have to hate our neighbors because our party tells us to. And we can topple the idol of party politics if we want to. But it's on us. And And now for something completely different. Hello, Anjanette.
I'm
Welcome
here.
back to the Got a Minute Mini podcast.
Oh, I'm glad to be here on the Got a Minute Mini podcast.
I think it works better if you say it as quickly as you can. It's
Okay.
almost like running down the hill. Got a Minute Mini podcast?
Yeah, got a minute, but you can't think about it. Got a Minute Mini podcast.
There you
See,
go.
there you
got
go.
it.
Thank
We have you on the podcast today to talk about your wonderful song, Ghostlight. It's a song we haven't talked about on the podcast thus far.
Oh, all right, Ghostlight.
But it is on your last release, Songs No One's Heard. And it's a really fantastic song. Can you tell
That's so nice of you
people
to say.
what you were thinking about as you originated it?
In anybody who grew up doing theater,
Which is most of us.
I said that like that's really
Like,
normal.
it's like soccer
You know,
league. Yeah.
like everybody.
Everybody does.
But there's a tradition in theater where there's a what they call a ghost light. There's a stand, a simple stand.
It's
with
almost
sort
like
of,
a mic stand, but it's
yeah,
got a
it's
light
like
on
a
top.
mic stand with an old timey light bulb on it. And the idea was behind a ghost light that it would always be on, so that even when the theater was dark or the show wasn't going, that the ghost light would be there
Yeah,
too.
and then the intent of it is to help you not accidentally fall off the edge of the stage when you're walking across there at night. So,
Did not know
yeah.
that part of
So
it.
they put it out there so you can see the edge of the stage no matter what.
Oh wow, I didn't
and
know
not
that.
harm yourself in the process.
That's awesome. To me, it was more symbolic.
Yes.
The idea that all these things live inside of us, even when the theater's dark, that idea.
yeah.
So I was kind of
That's true, too.
Yeah. I was fascinated with the concept of the ghost light. And I was thinking about, when we have times in our life where a lot of times creatively or in different seasons of our life where we feel like something's coming to an end or things aren't going the way that we want them to, where do we look for light?
Yeah.
And that's it. So the ghost light. So the idea is to say that love and the people that hold you up and divine love and all of those things, that's our ghost light.
Yes.
So even when you feel like the show's over, when you look inside, that love, that ghost light's on and it's there. And so it says that I'm going to let it shine. So anyway,
great.
that's ghost
It
light.
reminds me of the concept that, especially when there's darkness, like a whole auditorium being dark,
Yeah.
it really takes very little light to light that up. And you can, you know that to be true if you've ever slept with the light on in the room.
It's so true.
Or walked in, your microwave light is on, it lights
Yes.
up the entire kitchen. You're
One
like,
tiny
wow.
little digital cord charger light.
Yeah,
And you go,
so
oh.
it doesn't take much light, much spark
Yeah.
to change a lot of that area around you.
Yes, and we all have those things that we can look internally and externally to the people that we love and that love us that will keep us going when things are dark. And we can also be someone else's ghost light
That's the
and
truth.
keep them from falling off the stage.
I'm anxious to hear the song now. Let's do it.
All right, thanks.
My lines have been delivered. I've said all there is to say. I've written my whole heart out in a long, exhaustive play. And now I stand here on this stage, the place that I've called home. No audience, no chorus line. I stand here all alone. When the colors go dark, when the melodies are quiet, where do I go? Where do I look for light? When the curtain goes down, when the stage is left silent, where do I turn? To my ghost light. Come on and let it shine. Come on and let it shine. When the darkness covers over, you're my ghost light. Come on and let it shine. Come on and let it shine. When it seems the show is over, you're my ghost light. You're my ghost light. You're my ghost light. So shine. Seems no one bought a ticket to this epic show of mine. Tried to sell them in the streets, the bars, to share the words divine. And now I'm not so sure I won't see it and hear myself. This plot, these songs, this storyline need the writer here to help.
colors go dark, when the melodies are quiet. Oh, where do I go? Where do I look for light? When the curtain goes down, when the stage is left silent. Oh, where do I turn? To my ghost light. Come on and let it shine. Come on and let it shine. When the darkness covers over, you're my ghost light. Come on and let it shine. Come on and let it shine. When it seems the show is over, you're my ghost light. You're my ghost light. You're my ghost light. So shine. Ghostlight, you're my ghostlight, sunshine.
Thanks for listening. We'd love it if you would like and subscribe to the podcast and then share it with the people you know. Thanks. This has been a production of Pioneer Dream.